Hi, my name is Ada. I'm in London in the UK. I have been in quarantine for 3 weeks now. It's been a long 3 weeks.
Hi, my name is Alejandra.
Hi, I'm Aniket.
My name is Danielle.
Jasmine.
Omar.
Hi, I'm Dakota.
I'm Angel.
Ragnhildur. Thais.
Hey guys, Zodie here from BuzzFeed Oz. I am currently in Sydney, Australia. I've been working from home for the past 3 weeks.
I've been in quarantine for 3 weeks.
16 days now.
20 days.
2 weeks now.
3.5 weeks.
21 days now.
I have been practicing social distancing for about a month as we are not under strict quarantine.
There's about 5,500 people in quarantine now. Over 10,000 people have completed quarantine.
We have been told by the government that we only get an hour a day for exercise or going to the shops. People aren't really practicing social distancing. The parks are completely full.
I'm not in quarantine at this stage. Currently, there's no confirmed cases in my university.
The government has already told us to stay home.
Are people practicing social distancing? I would love to say with a confident yes, they are, but obviously people have seen pictures of Bondi Beach.
Only essential services like grocery stores and medical shops are open, and people are only allowed to step out of their houses to get those things.
Tens of thousands of cases and thousands of deaths, and it's kind of scary.
A lot of establishments make it mandatory that you wear a mask or they will turn you away.
People are forced to wear a mask when taking public transportations.
We are so dumb. Everyone keeps going out. There was one Saturday that the beaches in LA were so crowded that they ended up having to shut down all the beaches. It's not surprising that we have the most cases out of any country, literally in the entire world.
Social distancing was the most difficult part here in Morocco, in a society where hugging and kissing is a national sport.
The cases are spreading really fast in Brazil, especially here in São Paulo, and our president is against quarantine.
They brought in an emergency hospital ship to treat the overflow from hospitals. They've built a temporary tent hospital in Central Park. The people that seem to be taking social distancing and the whole quarantine less seriously, though, is the older population, which is definitely concerning. I've seen groups of older people just kind of congregating and having conversations on benches near parks, things like that, and it's kind of shocking.
People in our country have been practicing social distancing. I've seen some stores sticking stickers on the floor to show the distance that the customer have to keep.
Schools are closed. Restaurants are offering delivery and takeaway now. Some restaurants are doing that for the first time. But I feel like as a whole, Iceland is doing pretty well with this.
Grocery shopping has been a little difficult, especially depending on what stores I go to. There's been a rise in racism towards Asian groups all around the world, getting a lot of stares or sly comments. I try to go to like the Korean markets or the Chinese markets because I simply know that I won't face the same kind of microaggressions that I do in other Western grocery stores.
They're only letting certain amount of people in the shops at a time, so you end up queuing.
We order our groceries online. We clean all the products.
You cannot go to supermarkets which are far away, so I'm unable to go to like the bigger store which would stock everything.
The grocery store I typically go to is open till 1 in the morning, and they restock around midnight, so that's when I go.
I often can't get things I want to buy. People were panicking that there would be a shortage of the tissue paper.
But I still haven't got toilet paper, so I'm kind of concerned.
Grocery shopping where I live is too easy. You can basically find anything you need.
A lot of my family members working in hospitality and other industries actually have lost their jobs, which is really heartbreaking to see.
I am quite lucky to be able to work from home. Working from home, however, is just not for me.
Just trying to make as much content from home like this.
I still work. I am a teacher. I am very busy with students all day, so I don't have much time to do anything else.
We have to wear masks during the whole working time. We have to sanitize the customer's hand and measure their body temperature before they can get into the store.
I'm a Bring Me producer, also known as a travel producer. Luckily, I can still make travel-related content from my own home with the equipment that I have.
The company I work for has closed. I'm only working about 1 day a week now.
I have a son, he's 10 years old and he's not going to school, so it's a big challenge.
The only hobby I would say that we have taken up in this house is learning how to make cocktails. We have tried to cut it down because it's quick to become an alcoholic if you make one every day.
I'm spending more time with my dogs. This is Santi.
I miss going for a walk, hanging out with friends after work. You know, these small things that you do.
I have a pretty sick Minecraft world going. I've also been hosting weekly live charity trivia nights where I live stream myself asking trivia questions, and the winner gets to pick what charity we donate to, and we've raised a couple $1,000s doing that.
I'm not gonna lie, I've done a lot of laying around.
Playing Animal Crossing. If I didn't have that virtual little island, I would be screwed.
So we've just been cooking up a storm.
Cooking a lot.
I have actually been cooking more than I usually do.
I am cooking at home and trying to eat healthy food.
We've made handmade noodles, we've made dessert like sweet potato balls, townie-shaped ice.
I've made a bunch of fresh pasta.
Now, I did make beans on toast for the first time in maybe like 10 years, and it was absolutely lush.
25th March, it was actually the Maharashtrian New Year called Gudi Padwa. I usually end up celebrating that with my family. I actually made a tiny dessert called Shira on my own here and rung in the new year by myself.
I really enjoy cooking on my own because I can choose what I want to eat and I can eat healthier by keeping a balanced diet.
I definitely do a lot of takeout.
I live with my mom, so she has always taken control of the kitchen. Chicken with salsa, pork with salsa, beef with salsa, everything with salsa.
My relationship with my flatmate has sort of changed. I feel like we don't talk as much anymore.
I live with my boyfriend and it's so fun. We've been watching a lot of TikTok and trying to recreate those videos.
I live alone, which is actually very convenient at a time like this.
My relationship with my son has been affected because now I'm also kind of his teacher. Sometimes it's a bit hard and overwhelming for both of us.
So I've moved back in with my parents. Let me tell you, as an adult, it is not something you want to do for a long period of time.
First place which I'm going to travel to once all of this is over is, I think, the mountains, the Himalayas. I really need to escape the summer in Mumbai. It gets so hot.
I cannot wait to get on a flight straight out. I'm thinking Bali, man.
When it is safe again, I'm definitely going to Japan.
I want to visit New York.
I'm going to Amsterdam and Brussels, Belgium at the end of June, beginning of July.
Somewhere nice and cool and breezy. I want to throw in a swimsuit, jump in the cold water, and just have a cocktail with my friends. I think that would be really, 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 really nice.
Don't feel bad about having down days. We're all gonna have down days. This is a weird and scary time.
This is not something which gonna last forever. Take care of yourself and stay home.
Stay well, stay safe, and we will fight this disease together.
We will have this past us and then we look back at 2020 and what a messed up year that was, and laugh and drink and chill and have fun and go outside.
I really wish I could tell you that this will all be over soon, but frankly, I don't know. But it'll be over sooner if you stay home.
You got this. We got this. Here's a virtual hug. But 6 feet apart. No touching.